using this tool through here. Do this one too. So again, you're not going to obviously work most people at this level of pressure, you know? It's just he's got a very strong constitution and a lot of tightness. You can see this area here in reflexology is going to be under his diaphragm, and it's on his right side. So that's more the liver area. But yeah, we're starting to get some real, this whole side of the foot now is starting to become quite mobile. Just wanted to get in here a little bit more. So I feel something right in there. We can send you a link.
Good. Mama did enjoy it.
I really think though, you know, full credit to Shane, because a lot of, I mean, obviously this is uncomfortable, but you know what I mean? He's breathing it, he's dealing with it, he's not resisting at all, you know? I think that's, and therefore we're able to, you know, make some pretty serious progress on some very tight. Yeah, that's right, short-term pain for long-term gain, and he fully recognizes that and he trusts me. And then we can just get in and do what needs to be done. And this area right in here above the joint is particularly tight. So I'm sort of stretching it and opening it up by going this way. And then oh, look at that. Right? Yeah, reconditioned. Still a bit crunchy in there, but not too bad considering how tight it was. Even that movement has improved a lot. Which is then going to be, of course, the roots of all these bands that are going to come up his legs into his tummy. All right, so we'll keep moving down and follow, get a bit more out of this toe. Yeah, you can hear that grinding. Nice groans there too. He's not holding it, you know, he's not holding it back in his jaw. And a lot of this area actually in reflexology, like around these joints and that can relate to around the jaw area, so. And we can do, like I say, these stretches where we're just stretching the toes. And again, just coming in. Can you feel that, Shane? So you can actually feel the Achilles band will come through the heel here. You can only really do that with a tool, but it'll come right through here. Yeah.
It's unusual to feel the pain through the heel because it's the hardest part of the body. Really.
Yeah, but no, once you get in there deep enough with a pointed tool, you'll feel it if it's tight. And again, I just keep coming back. Oh, that was a good click. Oh, some more, yeah? Yeah, it's music to the whole thing is starting to release. Some of it was held from this tension in here, obviously. It's not too light a pressure for you, is it, Shane?
Oh, no,
Okay. So now I'm starting to follow up a little bit even past that joint just to sort of... But here's where I'm going to come in with my elbow like I was showing you guys yesterday. But before I do that, I still want to work the other side of the foot here, get into this toe and the little one. As I say, with somebody like Shane, I would definitely book him in 2 to 3 hours on each foot, you know, because you're not going to, that's how long it's going to take. He's definitely getting quite expressive, which is good. It's hard when you're using heavy pressure. You use Okay. breath. Even we're hearing some of the sides start to let go. So that tendon of the big toe. All right, now get into this little toe. And we can expect that being curved under like that, as I said before, it's going to be tight in here. Sorry. It's quite awkward getting into this. But we can still do it.
I didn't need that much pain on the toes.
Oh, yeah, I know. Just a little toe. Oh. There's a bit of, like, where I was thinking you got some tinea or something. There's a little bit of soreness, looks like, where I haven't even worked, but I think it's just from opening up there. See how it's got that white kind of skin there? Yeah. What's that?
That's actually quite common when people's little toes are too close together, it doesn't get enough airflow.
I got the same thing.
Yeah.
Even with tools, it's tiring me out. But it's satisfying at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really feel like things are starting to let go. Now I feel like, okay, I've done all the toes a little bit, and we're definitely seeing some major release. Now we can start to even work up into. So for me, a lot of the reflexology is still associated with bands, you know, just that we can use tools, but some of it isn't, but a lot of it. So most of the time I wouldn't use a tool up here in the foot because it's too sensitive, but Shane being somewhat unusually tough and tight character, bulletproof, yeah, we have to. So I'm just, again, feeling for where are things still being held, you know? When it comes to, as we get into the feet, we can also use this tool here. Did we bring any little comb or anything like that?
One of our students makes it, so we try to purchase some of our students just to use.
So this is just going to allow me to sort of do a bit more what I would call sort of the general reflexology or something, and I'm going to use this to just caress all through his foot. I can also, use this tool from time to time as well. I can even slide with this tool. Just getting in there and caressing all that blockage. It's like flushing all that toxic garbage out of his foot and tension. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is like years of tension in his feet, you know? Can you feel this spot here, Shane? That means yes. Yeah, it's Achilles or that seventh band that it's coming into through here. It's like really just blocked along the edge of his foot here. So we got that seventh band coming in through here. But Achilles is more through here. It's also tight. But even up in there. But geez, it's getting softer. Softer, yeah. Nothing like a bit of gentle persuasion. More clicks. We can also, I usually would just use my my hands through here and start to work like this. Sort of flushing. This is the lymphatic area in reflexology across the top of the foot. So we're sort of flushing all through there.
So it affect the immune system and stuff like that.
Yeah, just cleansing. But again, with Shane, he's that tight that I need to use a tool there. If you don't have an actual chopstick too, you can actually use the rounded part of a spoon like this to caress like through all this area here. Yep. So it's again slightly different type of tool, but it's also very useful. Oh, nice. So you don't ever want to kind of go, oh, the job's too hard to do. Like you could easily do that with Shane's feet and just look at him and go, you know, how am I ever going to loosen them up?
Cut 'em off.
Yep. But you just, it takes some time, it takes some energy, a fair bit of love and care, compassion.
Those nice swear words.
Yeah. Then we can start to follow some of this up his leg. So for me, whenever I do a foot, I like to follow up the leg and at least do that leg in the treatment. Very tight in here. But see how it's easily letting go now, whereas that would have been like, you know, steel cables before, which it probably still is on the other side, yeah. And this is where I was saying we'll use the technique I was teaching you yesterday of turning his foot, getting him to breathe, and then just gently applying that pressure. And combine it with a bit of rocking. So again, I'm just starting to have a feel for this whole ankle now. How's it moving? Holding bands, just giving them a shake to encourage them to let go. Now they've been obviously tight for many years. Bit of a shock for them. So following up that. Can do the upper little toe band, but before I do that, I'm going to just pull his leg. Obviously, I got now a bit of moisture stuff on my hands, so I'm going to use the towel to get a better grip. Big breath. Relax. And we're going to work the upper little toe band here. Always make sure you're not putting too much pressure on their knee in the angle that you're working. That's letting go. And we can then, just I follow up with those techniques up through here. Big breath, Shane. Use the palm and hold that spot on the band. Obviously keeping our hand away from the groin. So we would make that mistake and then cause a lot of alarm. See how the leg's starting to really have that nice, softer movement now than it did before. And we can do the upper little toe band there as well. All right, so now I think I'll get him in the side position, facing that way.
Which way?
The
The
stage.
stage.